what's happening today? Beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. We've been having some glorious sunny weather here, but I think we're going to get some rain this weekend. So a little disappointing on that front, but been able to enjoy some nice days. And today is a great day because we're going to talk about some fun stuff regarding capture pages and bridge pages. But first, my name is Josh, and I am here every Wednesday, or at least as much as I can be every Wednesday, to help provide you with ways that you can grow your business and you can move yourself forward. I'm a digital marketing specialist. My wife and I have been around the marketing world for a few years now, and this is definitely where we're going to be, and we're going to stay, and we're going to be here to continue to help you grow. And the biggest question I have for you today is, how do you have your system set up, right? How do you build your pages? How do you decide what you're going to put on the pages that you're promoting in order to make sales and things like that? And so thinking about that, today what we're going to talk about is how to build capture pages and bridge pages that actually convert. Now, I know there's so many people out there that talk about this, and you've probably seen a dozen or more videos about people telling you how to build your capture pages, and they walk you through how everything. We're not going to go through a screen share or anything like that. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to just give you the fundamental principles of what makes a good capture and a bridge page, because what we've been talking about, if you haven't seen any of my series over the last few lives here, the last few weeks, is we've been talking about the 7 steps to success. And we've already talked about putting together your formula for success. We've already talked about your perfect prospect and making sure that you know exactly who to market to. So now it's, how do you get those people to see what it is that you're marketing? Maybe it's your offer, whatever. But today we're going to focus specifically on one of the hottest trends going on right now, which is affiliate marketing. So if you haven't heard about affiliate marketing, stick around, because I'm going to have something for you at the end that's going to actually be really cool, and you can be able to get some more information about that. But if you are aware of affiliate marketing and you know what that's all about and you understand how that works, then this is going to be great. It might be a refresher, or it might be all new information, but I hope that it's going to be valuable for you right off the bat. So first thing we're going to talk about, and this really comes into play, is, sorry, I got something on my hand. It's bugging me. But first thing that comes into play is the first thing that people see when they actually look at whatever it is that you're offering. And the way that people get there, there's a lot of ways that you can get people to your pages, right? But most of the time it's a link. There's some sort of link that you give somebody, or you have out in the marketing world, and they click this link and they get to your page and they get to see what you're all about. And sometimes it's you on the page, sometimes it's something else on the page, and they click through and they do what they got to do. So last week we talked about that formula, right? We talked about putting those things together in order to kind of build that formula out and how it's going to look for your offer. So in the affiliate marketing world, the real formula that you have to worry about is the first 2 pages. Now, I'm talking about the capture page, which is where you capture their information, so that way you can put them on your list and continue to market them. And then the bridge page, which is for affiliate marketing, that's how you actually talk about who you are, why they're getting information from you, and what they're going to see next. So let's talk about the capture page a little bit. So someone clicks on your link and they land on this page, and they see either you, or they see somebody that you're promoting, or they see a product you're promoting, or whatever freebie you're giving away, whatever it is on that page that we talked about last week, right? Your lead magnet, your giveaway, your freebie, your tripwire, whatever it is that you want to call it. Whatever that is, they want that, so they go to your capture page. But what do they see? Okay. And so one of the things that you want to think about is, when you're building a capture page, if it hasn't been built for you, so yes, there's a lot of affiliate marketing programs out there that are done for you, meaning you just give a link and everything is all set up and you don't have to build anything. But we're talking about actually building your empire, right? We're talking about building your legacy. So you got to know how to do these things, because if you're ever going to promote your own product, or you're going to promote your own coaching or your service, or whatever the case it may be, you're going to need to know these things. You can't, some people would rely on done for you programs all over the place, but they're not always going to be available, or it's maybe not the goal that you want. So learning these things is going to be invaluable to you in the future. But so when you're thinking about this, you got to look at what the actual product is. And so what I recommend doing, and let's take affiliate marketing in consideration here, is look at the sales page. What does the sales page actually look like? What is it that you're trying to convey? And what is the, what's the font? What is the theming? How does it feel? Is it humorous? Is it serious? Is it, are the colors contrasting enough? Those kinds of things are very important, because when you're building your perfect pages, especially in the case of needing a capture page and a bridge page, is that you want to have a bit of congruence. You want to be able to take someone from point A to point B and they feel like they never left, and they're just kind of flowing through this process, and they're more likely to convert that way because they don't have the issues of going to one page, they click on the button to go to the next page and it looks completely different, and now they're confused. So what I always tell people is look at the sales page, understand what it is that sales page is trying to convey, and then model that for your capture page. So a good example is people that go to my page, which later on you might have the chance to go see that, is when you go to that page, what you're going to see is you're going to see a specific set of colors. Those colors are mainly black, red, and white, or black, red, and light gray. And the reason for that is because the sales page is also a black background, some red lettering, some white lettering, some gray, things like that. So I've conveyed that, congruence between that. So that's number one, right? Is your capture page needs to convey that feel like it just is a part of that sales page. Now, they don't know what the sales page looks like, but they'll know how different it is. If you had like a green page and, sorry, I got to take a drink of something here. Sorry about that. So, if you have a green page with, yellow writing, and then you go to a black page with red writing, it's not going to look right. And they're going to be like, where do they go? Where, like, is this the same thing? And I've seen this at times where I'll click on somebody's page that has like a blue background, maybe like some green or yellow writing, maybe some red writing. And then the next page I go in and there's a green background with orange writing. And then I go into the next page and there's a purple background with white writing. And I just never really know that I'm part of the same funnel. And some of you might know what funnel that is. If not, that's okay. But if you do, like, you're probably sitting here going, yeah, I remember that funnel. Thing looked gross. It converted for some people, but whatever. So either way, so what you want to do is you want to try to keep all that together, so that way you're not confusing your prospect. When they get to the other page, they know that they got there from you. Another thing to look at is, for example, the writing, right? The writing style. Don't try to make it all different and crazy and, off the wall, unless it's already crazy and off the wall. If the sales page is already crazy and off the wall and going nuts, absolutely make that your capture page. But if it's not, don't try to reinvent the wheel, especially if this is a sales page that is converting. If people are buying it and that people are actually going through it, then what you want to do is you want to model what that page feels like, because it's already working. Especially in the affiliate marketing world, there's so many things out there that that people are working, and all these people go, well, hold on a bit, I got to make sure that I do something my own, because I got to make this stand out from everybody else. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. There's some platforms out there that I've been part of that people promote the exact same pages over and over and over again, the exact same pages, and it converts. It still converts day after day. So there's nothing out there that is actually, nothing is going to make any difference in terms of, like, you got to be different from everybody else. If it converts, it converts. That's what matters. So if you've got a program that people are making sales on, that that is working, that people are buying into it, don't try to reinvent the wheel. just model it and just make your capture page feel just like that. Okay. So don't want to beat a dead horse on that one, but that's very important because you want them to feel like they're comfortable putting in at least their email. You got to capture the emails. That's what digital marketing is all about, right? You're building your list. So, and I apologize if I drink more tonight. My allergies have been acting up again, and I cooked tacos tonight, so smokiness and whatever. So I fry up my tacos, and so that kind of made a difference. So a little dry throated. So sorry about that. But next is your bridge page. So this is probably just as important as the capture page. Is when you're looking at a bridge page, one of the things that you want to convey is that transition feel, right? Excuse me. See, just getting at me. So that transition feel of they've put in their email address. The bridge page is a way for you to introduce you. So in any affiliate marketing opportunity, one of the things that you're going to be doing is you're going to be most likely promoting somebody else's product or somebody else's service. So you got to find a way to connect that person with you because you're the one that's going to start sending them emails. Yeah, some of the affiliate programs have emails that they send out automatically as well. But most of the time, you're going to be the one marketing with them down the road. So what you can do is you can make it really simple. And I think mine's only 3 or 4 minutes long. And you basically just go in and you just describe who you are. You give them your name, what you do, and you let them know that, hey, thanks for grabbing this freebie from me. Thanks for grabbing this thing from me. Here's how you're going to get it. Here's some things to expect with that. Here's some other things of like how it's going to get better, for them because they got that thing, so a good example is a friend of mine. She put out an immunity booster kind of program or like a guide or whatever. So obviously that's going to better someone's life. So you talk about that, like, hey, this thing's going to better your life. This thing's going to make you a better marketer. This thing's going to do whatever, like whatever it does, talk about that real quick and then say, but that's not all. And then you want to talk about a little bit about the next step that they're going to take. So there's 2 ways you can do this. Excuse me. So way number 1 is the way I have it set is you can put a button for them to go to the next page and you give them a reason to go to your emails, but you also give them a reason to click that button to go to the next page. And that reason may be like, hey, this thing I gave you is super awesome, but if you want to make it more awesome, here's the thing that goes along with it. So you don't want your lead magnet to be something way different than what the actual product is. You want to try to build that congruence as well. So for example, I promote an ebook that talks about, setting up a digital marketing business. It talks about all the stuff I'm going through on these videos right now. I'm paraphrasing it, obviously, and I'm, doing my best not to steal any of the content out of there. Just really just talking about what it does, each thing. But then at the same time, that goes into the product, which actually is a training that goes along with the book, which is super awesome. Actually, I actually did a testimonial of it and it's on my YouTube channel. So if you want that, let me know down below and I can get that for you, which also, by the way, if you're here live, let me know, hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're catching on the replay. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I do this live on Facebook, obviously, but if you're watching it on YouTube, obviously let me know how you like it. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And I love to interact with my fans and people that follow me. So, but anyways, so what that does is it goes into this training and this training goes along with the book, but then it also provides more options for moving forward and kind of building that out. So in my bridge page, what I do is I actually introduce that and I talk about how that's helped me and I talk about how it can potentially help them. So in your bridge page, that's what you want to do, right? Is you want to look at the product. You want to understand the fundamental principles of your product. And I like fundamental principles. I don't know. It's just fun to say fundamental principles. But you want to understand your product at a deep level, because if you're going to promote this thing, you got to be able to really connect the dots for people. You got to be able to know how it's helped you, how it's helped others. I'm actually working on probably going to start putting some testimonials in and providing those on my bridge page so people can actually get some of those testimonials as well. And yeah, so it'd just be really cool for you to be able to do those things, right? Like you want to be able to have that ability. So you want to obviously talk about what they got. You want to talk about what they're going to see next. You want to talk about, maybe some social proof that you got maybe below the video. Maybe you want to talk about something that's maybe it's something cool that the company does, right? Whatever it is, just something in there to bridge that gap. That's why it's called a bridge page, right? It's bridging the gap between your capture page and the sales page for your product, offer, or service. So how does that all kind of come together? Well, if you look at the flow, last week we talked about the perfect or the secret formula to success, which is basically the perfect formula from the book. And that thing right there, what you're basically doing is you're getting people into this funnel, and everything's a funnel these days. Okay. So don't think that, oh, it's a funnel. Oh my, you got to run away. Everything's a funnel. You go to the drive-through at McDonald's, that's a funnel. You go shopping at the mall, that's one big funnel. You go in the front doors and you're in the big funnel, and then it's go find the store. Now you're narrowing down to be a little niche funnel. Like they're all funnels, but you get in the funnel, you go to the capture page. Your capture page should embody what the sales page is. You want to be able to see what that's all about. You want to feel like you're in the same flow. Same thing with the bridge page. You want to make sure that the colors match up. You want to make sure that the theming matches up, the speech matches up, and then introduce yourself. Tell them how they're going to get their freebie or whatever it is that you're giving away, or even a cheap thing you're selling. Maybe it's a free book and cover shipping like some of the other big gurus do. And then, describe a little bit about what it's done for you, and then go further into how you can help them be better. And that's it. And it transitions right into the sales page. So that's really, when we're talking about affiliate marketing, that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, we could go deeper in about how to build a sales page and how to build one-time offers and upsells and downsells and all that stuff as part of the formula. But the thing is that most of the formula for most affiliate marketers these days is going to be taken care of. The only thing you're really going to worry about most of the time is your capture page and your bridge page. So if you want to know more and you're looking at how you can understand the whole formula, how it all works, you want that formal training, you want those things that are, available to you, right? I mean, the stuff is, you don't want to be turning down potential training that could better your business, because, when you think about it, the whole idea of why you're here, why you're watching this, why you're, following me on social media and all this stuff is because you want to know more. You want to be able to build your business to the highest level. And that's what I want for you. And so if you're looking for more out of that, the best place to go right below here, 9to5freedomsecret.com. That's going to take you into the exact flow I'm talking about. You're going to get to see an example of what it looks like to have a congruent system where you go through the pages, you see that the letters and the speech and all this stuff really feel very similar to what I'm talking about, right? Everything kind of flows together. You'll get to see my bridge page. You'll get to see all of the stuff that we talked about. And then, if you decide to go through and check it out, you'll get to see the training I talked about that goes along with the book. Now, this book, so the book is called The Escape Plan, and it is a free ebook that a good friend of mine, Nick, has actually written. And he wrote this book a while back, and he revised it here at the end of 2020 for, I guess, the 2021 year when we kind of did some moving around with things. And the big thing about this is this book has really changed me. It's changed how I view my marketing. It's changed how I bring people into my funnel. It's just all around done a number on my business. It's helped me gain more clients. My overall business volume has gone up just from following the principles that are in this book. So, right there, right here, 9to5 Freedom Secret, that's what you want to go to. And it's going to get you in there. You can get that book. And, even if you just get the book, make sure you read it. Don't just get the book just to see it and then throw it off on the side or put it in your bin or whatever. And it is an ebook, so you don't have to worry about waiting for it to get shipped to you. Just read through it. It's 180 something pages. I think it's 183 pages total. It's worth the read. And I can almost guarantee you're going to learn something. Maybe just one thing. You're probably going to learn something. But that's what I've got for you today. No, there's no requirement to get anything here, right? And yes, if you go through the funnel, yes, I potentially make a commission on things. Short disclaimer, yes, some of these links do take you into systems that I could make a small amount of money, but here's the thing, it just sets you up to do the same thing. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting me in my journey. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and I hope that I can do something for you in the future. And we will see you next week with the next part of the 7 Steps to Freedom.